No one could look away from her as she made her debut on the Storage Wars set. She was enchanted. Her charisma and self-assurance brought joy to her audience as they cheered for her triumphs and found humor in her clever comebacks. It seemed like she was about to unveil something extraordinary with every locker she unlocked. She was destined to shine eternally, according to her devotees. Well-known figure in the realm of treasure-seeking. The public had no idea that her story would take an unexpected turn behind the scenes, leading to a story that never made headlines. The intriguing blend of drama, thrills, and the excitement of treasure hunting in Storage Wars is what makes it one of those reality series that hooks viewers from the very beginning. The show's premise was straightforward, yet absolutely wonderful. Everything from rare antiquities to random household items may be found within the abandoned storage lockers that were auctioned off to the highest bidder. Tom Beers was not just the show's narrator and executive producer, but also its creator and architect. Every episode would start with an explanation of how it worked, and it would conclude with a rundown of the winners and losers among the buyers. Interestingly, the show skipped over the backstories of the original locker owners. Beers continued by saying that he didn't want to make money off of other people's misery and that those stories usually had a lot of sadness and anguish. It was a smashing success from the very first season, which officially launched on December 1st, 2010 on A&E in the US. 19 episodes made up the first season, the vast majority of which occurred in Southern California's self-storage units. The charismatic ensemble was well-liked by all. The thrill of competing in auctions and the tension of wondering what priceless artifacts might be stashed away in a forgotten locker. The success of Storage Wars was confirmed by the ratings. The premiere episode of the second season drew an astounding 5.1 million viewers, much more than A&E had ever documented up until that moment. Storage Wars was so successful that A&E quickly renewed it for several seasons. Round 2, which debuted on June 5, 2012, was ordered a massive 26 episodes. The original run, however, was only 20 episodes. The next 6 episodes were kept in the dark until the second half of Season 3 to air, the premiere of which took place on December 4, 2012. Viewers kept tuning in year after year to see the purchasers take massive risks in pursuit of ever-increasing payouts, so the show kept going. It appeared for a while that the conclusion of Season 12 on January 30, 2019 would have been the final chapter in the storage warfare. Fans were wondering if the adventure was finally coming to an end since there was no renewal word. However, A&E shocked us in March 2021 with the announcement of Season 13, and the premiere was on April 20th. We were still in the midst of Storage Wars. Even after more than a decade on TV, Storage Wars was going strong with the premiere of Season 14 in November 2021. Viewers were ecstatic when fan favorite Barry Weiss,